Where your matches at? Yeah, something.
Y'all know I'm supposed to have my candles lit that helps create a relaxing ambiance for us. For me, anyway. He don't care. I do. Thank you, Hunty. We're going to say a prayer and we're going to get to it.
You look light enough?
Yeah. Don't start yawning.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Shh.
Move your wine so we can pray.
Now you gonna lead us?
You good. I was just gonna say
Heavenly Father, thank you for another beautiful day. Thank you, Father God, for another amazing episode. Pray, God, that you bless us with the right words to say. Bless someone to be blessed, inspired, motivated, convicted by this episode. Bless our supporters and bless us individually and collectively. We love you so much, Lord, and we thank you for loving us. All that we have not asked, would you please allow the Holy Spirit to intercede on our behalf? This prayer and every prayer we pray in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Hey, Spillers, we're back. I've been on a much needed break, and I'm a little sleepy now, but we gonna push through this thing because I can't keep putting it off. All right, I'm going to press record. I'm trying not to. You got glitter all over you. What you been doing?
I guess you got it on that table or something. Where is that?
Everywhere. Hey, world. Welcome back to the Spill Podcast, your favorite podcast featuring your favorite podcast host, me, your girl, Mrs. Wilson. Pew, 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 pew. Hi, Spillers. Welcome back to episode 7. This is the last few episodes of season 4 before we go into season 5. I have been off. I have been out. I have been booked, busy, tired, resting, rejuvenating. But I'm back, and I'm so excited to be back. Listen, normally I would come back when school started back, but I took a bit of an extended podcast break, and I'm kind of glad that I did. But anyway, I'm excited to be back. Listen, we have the man in the building, the myth, the legend, my husband, my man, Mr. Wilson in the building. Hey, Mr. Wilson.
What's going on, baby?
Say hey to the Spillers. Yay, see, I didn't even have to ask you.
Yeah, you did. You always trying to.
But you said it before I could get it out this time. Good job. Well, we're happy to have you back. Are you excited about being back?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. You pretty excited? Are you trying to be funny?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm excited that you're back. Spillers, we're excited that you are here. Before we move on, Spillers, you know what time it is. This is the time of the episode where we do our self-love, self-awareness, mental check-in time. Life has been lifing for so many people. Life has been lifing for us, but we are yet holding on. Life has just been lifing, and then it's been 8 months with 47, so I know life is lifing with a lot more other people. However, I want to check on my people as I always do. So Spillers, stop, pause for the cause, and do a mental check-in. Really check in with your emotions. Be intentional about checking in with yourself to make sure that you are okay. So Spillers, how are you doing? Mr. Wilson, you know how I do when the guests come in the building. We have to ask them first. You are not a guest. You are a residential host. And I'm from... Don't talking about... What is that? What you for?
It's about you're not a guest. You know how I do the guest.
Well, I'm just saying. I like to extend... I'm the I'm the host, and you're the residential host. I'm the host, you're the co-host. Does that make sense? So, you got to do your mental check-in. How are you doing, Mr. Wilson?
I'm doing well.
We'll spit this wine out. Can you give some details?
I'm doing well. You know, it's like every mental check-in we done. You know, it's really the same. Ain't nothing changed.
Okay.
Still strong.
What you trying to say, Negro? Talk about still strong. Anyways, fellas, if you don't know, we recently dropped one of our daughters off to college across the country. So we have girls, but one is in the home with us, and we dropped her off quite a distance. So that has been my struggle. For the most part, I'm okay. I feel like all is well with me. I feel like I'm holding up pretty good. Yeah, I think I am. How do you think I've been doing, Mr. Wilson?
Are you doing good?
You think I'm doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I love to hear it. I think I'm doing good.
If I had said otherwise, then what?
Whatever, because I ain't no telling what you think, but we don't even want to know your thoughts right now at this moment about this.
I mean, if you got to ask baby how you doing, you might be worrying the hell out, baby.
Yeah, I think I am. She's definitely told me to pipe down with the phone calls and with the text messages, and I feel like I've backed up a little bit, but I'm still, that's my baby. So I'm going to do my calling and my checking. But other than that, I think all is well with me. I think I'm holding up well with this situation is because I'm so sincerely, genuinely happy for her. I'm happy for the experience that she's getting ready to experience or that she's experiencing, and prayerfully it'll get a little better for her. Well, it's good for her now, but she hadn't really gotten comfortable enough to get out. She's still like a bookworm, which I love it, but I want her to just go, do like college things, different things. And it's funny because she actually said to me, Mama, I really don't see how people be going out all the time and getting out. And I was like, why you say that, Pooh? She was like, man, as much work as I gotta do. Like, do they not be having work? And I was like, well. So she's gotten out in the city and she loves the city, but she hadn't really dived into it yet. Of course, she's a freshman, and she has a lot of work and a lot of things to do. But anyway, she's well, so that makes me well. Back at work, trying to get acclimated to working every single day after being off 2 full months, like 9 weeks really. I've been at work for a month now, and I still be like, ooh, I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. But I love my job and I love my kids. Other than that, all is well with the me spillers. I pray all is well with you. If all is not well, please say something so that we can do something. Remember, health is wealth, and in order to be healthy spillers, in order to be wealthy spillers, you gotta be healthy. Mr. Wilson, would you like to add anything to that?
No, man, you said a lot. Just about covered everything.
It's supposed to be a serious moment. I need you to focus. Okay. All right. Moving on. This is our social media shout out time. If you are not following the Spill Podcast on all podcast platforms, what you waiting on, Spillers? Follow us on Instagram at the Spill Podcast 21. Shout out to y'all. I'm like a follower or two away from 400 followers, so I'm super proud for that. Follow us on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And then Facebook is more personal, my personality, family stuff. It's not all things to spill like YouTube and Instagram, but it is things to spill. But that is T'Challa Wilson on Facebook. Spillers, remember the Spill Podcast is now an advertisement advocate. So if you have a business you want to grow, publicize, or boost your sales, email your girl at thespillpodcast21@gmail.com for ad prices so that I can feature your business. And once your business is featured on an episode, every time the episode is played, of course your business will be featured. So hit me up. Mr. Wilson, do you have a social? No, you don't. We gonna move on. Whatever. All right, so spillers, we are moving to the spill trend topic time. This is the part of the episode where we talk about things that are trending in the culture. Remember, this is not a tea session. However, we are creating dialogue about things that can potentially have an effect on our culture, whether it's negative or positive. So, this right here first though, this is an unpaid advertisement, but I do want to put y'all onto something, spillers. If you are not following Governor Gavin Newsom's social media platforms, California governor, please follow him, baby, because he is lighting 47 up. I'm talking about TikTok, Facebook. Follow Gavin Newsom. When I say tickled, reminds me of the black, like he's like a white President Obama to me. Mr. Wilson, have you heard of Gavin Newsom, the governor of California? Oh, he out here. When I say can't stand nothing about Donald Trump and is very vocal about it. And then he got a team that, oh, it's a mess. But it's so hilarious. It's so entertaining. Now, he said some true things, but it's entertaining by far. So follow Gavin if you're not following him. Okay, now to our spill trends. So it's a lot trending, but first I do want to have a conversation, and I'm just going to make it quick because I kind of spoke to Mr. Wilson about it for a second. We really didn't go into detail, but I do want to kind of talk about Young Thugs just for a second. So recently, Young Thugs prison calls have been leaked. Someone is saying that they're not being leaked. I feel like they're being leaked. If they're not being leaked, I would want them to be leaked with the conversations that he's been having with people. This recently conversation that he's had with his girlfriend, talking about my girl Glorilla. And I don't know if I'm just biased because I like Glorilla, but I liked Thug too prior to this conversation. Like, I was an advocate for him. I'm an advocate for all black men though. But I was like, really?
I don't dislike him because he said something about her.
Well, yeah, that just really kind of turned me off. So, for the spillers that don't know, Young Thug has recently been released from prison. He's been out for some months now. However, a lot of his phone calls are being leaked. And a recent leaked phone call was him talking to his girlfriend about the rapper Glorilla. And he just, when I say he talked about her, like, y'all have to listen to the phone call. Just Google it. It's everywhere. But he talked about her little bitty, her skinny A, her big head, her big mouth, her bushy weave. And look, Glorilla lace fronts be laid. So I couldn't find the bushy ones. Maybe before, when she was working at the restaurant and she was wild, he was looking at stuff like that and felt like it was bushy. But he talked about her. Talked about how she was ugly, and if a Negro deal with her, he only dealing with her with clout. Like, he don't like her for her. Oh, it was bad. And so what threw me off was, first of all, the girlfriend was just letting him say it. I don't know if it made her feel better about herself. That's what I took. But she allowed him to continue to talk about the woman. And then the girlfriend was even trying to be funny and was like, they say she look like Rihanna. And he really went in. That just threw me off. So, I know that's something you don't really care about, but I do want to know, like, your opinion. How do you feel, like, when it comes to men conversing about other women the way that conversation went? Because I know you didn't hear the entire conversation, but I just gave you the logistics of the conversation. Like, is that something you feel like you'll be comfortable doing?
I mean, I'll talk to you about everybody. Yeah.
Do we sit and talk about girls like that, though?
I talk about everybody. When I say talk about it, I talk about it when we're looking at something we're seeing. Like, baby, look at that little big head going right there.
Well, you won't go in like Thug did. You'll point something out.
Not just nobody personally, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude did what he did, Yeah. But right now, with all this stuff coming out, I feel like it's something that can make him jeopardize his freedom.
Mm-hmm. Jeopardize his freedom, jeopardize his fan base, and his girlfriend.
Fuck a fan base, freedom. Something to jeopardize freedom because all this talking. And everybody, like I seen with a gang called him a rat.
Yeah, they do have the little rat beans.
I don't know the man personally, but
what is it called though? Once you are like acquitted or something for something, what is that law or something called to where nothing else that happens after this can be used against you?
No, but he on. I thought they had banned him from Atlanta and stuff stuff like that.
Like the metro area, just for a certain amount of time, though. I thought I didn't know it was
So
forever.
you can't get in trouble for a certain amount of time either.
So you think that phone call would get him in trouble?
Yeah, what if Glow get mad at him?
Well, she did because she posted a picture of him.
Baby, I seen that
she
picture.
posted that picture of
They
him.
either going back and forth.
He apologized to her though, so I will say
There's
that.
a lot of people that he had conversations about.
Yeah, he did,
You know what I'm saying?
and they all coming out.
If he said, you know, they got AI.
Yeah. Well, he apologized to her, and I never saw anything where Glorilla said that she accepted the apology. She did clap back though. She said that he was the same dude hitting her up trying to ask her eye color, and then she posted that picture of him, which was hilarious because now we're not gonna talk about nobody mouth, head, nothing with the pictures that you have prior to fame. And then the internet, Beyonce's internet, what they call it, is clowning the girlfriend because there's a picture of her and Glorilla. And so Glorilla, like, you know what I'm saying, I thought it was cool, you know? Like, you would literally just sit and let your man talk about another woman like that. To me personally,
I wonder how it came about, what brought it about.
he said that he didn't have a reason to. He said life was just hard for him at that moment and he was just talking. So, but I just feel like y'all had several other things y'all could be talking about. You know what I'm saying? As a couple that's trying to beat these cases and get out. Like the last thing.
They talk about other things, didn't
Yeah, they talk about other things to other people too. Crazy, see? And I'm going to clarify what Mr. Wilson said. He talk about everybody. We don't sit around and gossip or talk about how people look or our opinions on. Yeah, we don't do, like, I'm not gonna let nobody just talk about another woman to me the way that he did. Like, I would never let, especially my husband.
You can't stop me from talking about nobody.
I can't, but you ain't gonna talk about nobody like that to me.
I ain't saying like he did. You asked me what I talk about.
Well, I was talking about that case though.
No, I ain't even been on the phone talking to you about nobody.
Exactly. That's.
But I'm talking about when we sitting around, like I said, we out somewhere and I see something.
Yeah, like today, you said you saw a lady and you said she must be Ethiopian. I wonder if she understand what we're saying. She look like Ethiopian. And when you said it, I mean, she have features. We know Ethiopians and we love Africans. They have distinct features, and you know.
Yeah,
that's the type, but you're not sitting there. Look at she got a look. Her wigs be like no, we're not doing that. We not belittling women.
He know everything down there be recorded.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying, that as soon as you get on the call, they say this call is going to be recorded. So why would he do that? Because eventually, and then you're a young thug, you're an artist, you're famous. People probably paying millions of dollars to get a hold to these calls so that they can pay to get them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like you have to be smarter. And then I feel like, don't be sitting around talking about nobody. And then as a woman, that shouldn't even make you feel good. Like, it's not going to make me feel like I'm fine or I look better than somebody because you talking about how ugly they are or how, no. It makes me look at you a little different. But that's just me to
But it
each
made me
his
feel like they had a little open relationship because he was like, I'd never push up on him. I'd never. Like, he'll get the girl and both of them and have fun with
Okay, well, I didn't look at it like that.
her. He said,
But I did listen to the whole thing. I heard him, but I interpreted that as him saying, like, if I was single or if I was out there, I would never try to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't look at it like, okay, moving on, because he'll go to a whole nother situation and see, I ain't got time for that. All right, so listen, that's that. Women, we're not going to be talking about nobody, okay? We're not going to let our man, no, we don't. Not all women. We're not going to let our man talk about another woman. We're not going to let another woman.
What they call it?
Pillow talking. Pillow talking is when we're just discussing situations and things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about people. No, it's a difference. We're not using adjectives to describe how we feel about a person. We're talking about situations.
When a nigga pillow talk with a girl, goddamn me, he telling her.
He just cursing so much, Lord.
Yeah, he telling her exactly what dude just told that girl, and he was locked up. Dudes be laying over them girls, they be telling them the same thing. That's what get them girls to look. That's how stuff gets started.
Okay, would you like to add anything else to that? Okay,
It's
there's
a lot of
definitely
pillow talk.
have
There's
beef.
a lot of pillow talk going on.
It was pillow talking, all recorded pillow talking. Now it's public. That's certainly how a lot of beef get started. So yeah, let's not do that, y'all. We're not doing that no more. All right, so Spillers, you know how I am with my Spill Trend topic time. I gotta add some positivity and some celebrations. I don't just do the negative. You know what I'm saying? It's always some good stuff. So, Mr. Wilson, I'm sure you haven't heard or seen this beautiful lady because you don't have social media. And I didn't want to show you prior to this because it goes back to that talking about stuff, cracking jokes. You probably would have.
You talking about she's beautiful and she probably.
See what I'm saying? Okay, Spillers. Naomi Palula. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The African lady from Zambia, a country in Africa. She went viral over some pictures that she posted. She always posts her pictures. Her pictures show that she's very confident. She doesn't let what people say or think bother her. She even came out and said on one of the captions of her post, look, I know I'm not aesthetically pleasing. I know this, but I love myself. And that's not going to stop me from posting. Well, anyway, she has very distinctive features. She really does. She has very distinctive features, but she's beautiful nonetheless. Unfortunately, the trolls on this here Beyonce's internet went in. So they had so much to say about it. They talked about her, made her go viral for the wrong reasons. However, it backfired on the trolls. So listen, I'm always rooting for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? And I need us to understand that there's always going to be more people rooting for the underdogs and riding for the underdogs than you think, okay? So, of course, her post saying that she's not aesthetically pleasing to other people and she's okay with that went viral. And then I got the girl the coin. She's got the coin now. She's been offered several endorsements from several brands. She was just invited to model in the Paris Fashion Week, which we know is the biggest fashion week ever. I don't know if it's Paris Fashion Week the biggest or New York, but they neck and neck. But she done got invited to model in it. And she's living her best life. And to me, I feel like she is the example that God was talking about in Psalms 23 when he said he'll prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, honey. And her cup is running over. She's living that life. I'm super happy for her. I feel like this moment should show us that cyberbullying gets us nowhere. Trolling gets us nowhere because the same haters that had so much to say about her, it didn't knock her. I'm so happy that it didn't. She already made it known that I know how I look. Y'all ain't telling me nothing new, nothing different, but I love myself. And look where it's gotten her. So we got to learn to love ourselves. Mr. Wilson, have you
I was say, how you going to ask me a question about something you didn't show me the picture?
Because I feel like I want to show you the picture, but I don't feel like I should show you the picture. So I'm probably not going to show you the picture.
Why? Well, how can I answer about something like that? I don't know.
Okay, so my question to you would be just with trolls. Like if we were to post a picture of you and people said that you weren't aesthetically pleasing, like you're not not a sore eye, you're not a sight for a sore eye to see.
My mama, I ain't worried about what nobody said.
What your mama tell you, baby?
My mama said I'm handsome.
Ooh, Chad.
I ain't worried about no other woman.
She messed you
I
up.
ain't worried about. I damn sure ain't worried about what no niggas say. If niggas say anything about me being anything but ugly, it's a problem.
Well,
but you know, girls take it differently.
Yeah.
They take it.
And she did, and I love this for her. It just goes to shows that the confidence that she had is, I feel like it's confidence. I feel like God had his hands on her, over her. And the trolls in the corners sucking their fingers right now because God is elevating her. And you look at...
They done found somebody else to mess with.
And that's crazy because it's like the more people you do that to, it's like the more... Like, I would be tired of, dang, everybody else say something about it, do something to, like, they blow up, they shining. Like, just let it go. Let's go with it. So anyway, I'll show you some pictures of her when we're finished. I'm super excited for her. Congratulations to Naomi Palula. She's from Zambia. Africa is a country in Africa. And she's stunning to me. Like, she has distinctive features, you know what I'm saying? But she keep herself together. She take care of herself. And she back to model. in Paris Fashion Week, and she got all type of endorsements from clothing brands. She was just modeling in this African
Was she about 90
brand.
pounds?
No, 90 pounds. No, she's thin. Yeah, she's thin though. But she wasn't. She was just a working black woman that used to post her pictures on Facebook, and it went viral because people were saying that she wasn't pretty. You know what I'm saying?
You know where they find most diamonds or gems that don't you? They send them where they, you know, they ain't.
In Africa.
Not just that in the
In
rough.
Arkansas. Diamonds in the rough, baby. The natural state. In diamond, like our jewel or something. Yeah, they here though. It's a lot of them here too. But anyway, stop hating, stop trolling, okay?
That'll never happen. Well, come on.
Yeah, it'll never happen, but I mean, it'll never get you nowhere. So the more you do it, the crazier you're gonna continue to look. All right, we are moving on to our last one, Mr. Wilson. This one, I think you'll like this one. Good. Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you.
To say about this.
Yeah, you may. Yeah. So last March 2021, y'all, Brian Moore Jr. You gotta listen to the story. Brian Moore Jr., an Atlanta native, was on his way to shoot a video in LA. He was walking through the Jackson Hartsfield Airport in Atlanta, minding his business, and the DEA pulled him to the side. Sir, follow us, because he looked suspicious. Racial profile. Anyway, so they decided that they wanted to stop him. They wanted to search him. In the midst of them searching him, he had $8,000 in cash on him. So the DEA illegally seized his money. Didn't have a reason to. Didn't find drugs. You know, to keep the dogs running through the airport all day, every day anyway. They just said he looked suspicious, which is why they pulled him over, seized his money. He let them know, look, I work, you know what I'm saying? This is the money I've earned. I'm just taking it. It's in cash, so I can pay the cash to get this video done. It ain't what y'all think. They was like, nah, bro, we taking this money because you probably doing something illegal with it. Anyway, BJ was like, nah, I'm going to stand on business. So BJ hired a lawyer. Told his lawyer, look, I was on my way to handle some business in a different city. They done took my money. What do we need to do to get my money back? Because I'm not illegal. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I ain't did nothing illegal. And guess what? The judge ordered the federal government, who is associated with the airport's DEA, to pay BJ his $8,000 back, to pay all his lawyer fees, court costs, all that good stuff, and to get him some money for pain and suffering. Because how you gonna racial profile me because I'm a black man walking through the airport with a backpack, and inside my backpack is $8,000 cash? So BJ stood on business. What do you think about that, Mr. Wilson? Go BJ. Go BJ.
Oh, well, yeah. Because it wasn't nothing bad about it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens to a lot of brothers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them just don't go through like, who you say, BJ?
Yeah.
Like BJ do.
So you're a frequent flyer. So now, do you ever feel like when you're going through the airport, like even though you know you hadn't done nothing, you know you don't have nothing, you know do you feel like you'll be racially profiled?
Of course, it ain't just the airport. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't change my look. I wouldn't even try to change it. Then that half time it ain't your look. It's your, let's say your persona. It's your demeanor. It's your look.
Yeah.
Whenever you get through with it, it's your look.
But I wonder if it's I wonder how comfortable you have to be to see a person and say, like they look like.
But then, you know, like you said, if you were doing a video or something, them folks, they work out for the internet. Mm-hmm. So they probably could have seen him on the internet. He could have been flashing money. He probably rapping about something.
And they knew he had that money when he came through TSA because you have to be, you know what I'm saying? So TSA probably alerted, you know what I'm saying, the police, the DEA that are on the airport premises. I'm sure TSA alerted them and say, hey, it's a guy with a backpack full of money.
Then 8,000, that ain't nothing. You know, it's got to be over 10.
And that's what I was gonna say. $8,000 is not even a lot of money, especially in cash. Like
what? How much money they done took from people?
Yes.
People ain't got back.
Yes. And so I'm happy for BJ. Whenever you feel like you are wronged or wrongfully, convicted or charged, stand on business, and God will bless you with the right lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God put him in position to have the right lawyer that was gonna be like, look, y'all just can't be doing people like that because they got a little cash.
And then you stand on business the right way. He didn't act no fool
Right.
like that and get arrested.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm sure it probably was embarrassing for him. Cause stand to y'all did. I just let it slide on by. Just let it go. The man said he stand on business. Oh, I was definitely gonna light your tail up as soon as this podcast is over and screenshot the video. Right, you supposed to say, yeah, he stood on business. He stand on business.
You probably. So why you didn't see what dude wanted $1 million?
The black dude in the casino. Yeah, he said he said we moving at the hood. I love that for him. But I didn't like how the other people you heard he said we moved at the hood. Like, don't mock him. Yeah.
I didn't even see. I just read it.
Yeah, it's a whole video, and you can see the joy with him at that casino table. So y'all, just a little context. It was a young black man at a casino, and on the crap table. One of the tables he won 1.3 million. Whichever table he can win 1.3 million, he won it. And the first person he called was his mama, and he was on the phone jumping up there and screaming. He said, "Mama, we moving at the hood. I'm moving you at the hood." And I was just super excited for it. But I don't like when other people be trying to me it looked like they was mocking. Cause
other people, they white.
Yeah. The man, the one that was recording was like, he did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? And the other one was like, yeah, moving at the hood. Like, first of all, don't do that. Because we ain't gonna, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I love to see black men win. I love to see all people win, especially my people. I'm not racist. However, I am biased when it comes to my culture. And I'm standing behind my culture, 10 toes down, 20 toes down. Like Deion Sanders' son said to Deion Sanders, what, you standing on business? Deion Sanders said, 10 toes down. Charlotte said, bro, you didn't get 10 toes. I love the Sanders family. Shout out to them too. Anyway, Mr. Wilson, did you want to add something to that spill trend? All right, spillers, we are now moving on to our topic time. Did you need to take a little break? Okay, then, Mr. Wilson. Yeah, we're gonna knock this out. I had a couple of questions, but I wasn't gonna answer them.
Who ain't going?
I said I had a lot more questions, but I ain't gonna. Come on, let's go.
You sleepy, you need some energy.
I am. I hope you all, thank you, Spillers, for waiting with us. I hope you all enjoyed those fine jazz sounds from our homeboys, the Trap Jazz Giants, Philly Mood, and Quincy Q-Note Watson. Y'all get that Watson coming to America. Randy Watson. Look at Mr. Wilson over here. Anyway, so we're on to our topic time. Our topic time, empty nesters. We are empty nesters. As I said earlier, Spillers, our youngest girl and the only one that was in the house with us, we've recently dropped her off to college and have been part-time empty nesters since August 5th. And I say part-time because, of course, all of her breaks, summer breaks and all that stuff, she's going to be coming home. So, yeah. Anyway, we made that 16.5-hour drive across the country to and fro to get her there safe and sound. She's living her best life. I feel like we're living our best life, but people been asking me questions, and I was like, let me just get into an episode, the first episode back, and answer those questions for the people. So, people were asking, how do I feel? That was the main thing they've been asking me. How do you feel about being an empty nester and your baby being gone, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm all right, I think. Mr. Wilson, how do you feel about being an empty nester?
I don't know. I ain't never thought about it like that.
Have you noticed like a difference since baby been gone? Like, does it make you feel different? Do you walk around like, dang, I miss her? Or do you pick stuff up like, dang, this is some kids? This or that?
No.
It's
clean.
I can't wait to tell. Ooh, Mackenzie. Ooh, girl. Quieter, yeah, I agree.
It's I don't know. It's just peaceful.
Peaceful. Okay. So it wasn't peaceful when she was here?
Yeah, cause she stayed in her room. So that's why I say it ain't no different.
Yeah.
It ain't.
And that's what I was gonna say. For me, I've experienced her being away from home since she was about 7, y'all. I used to make her go to Tennessee to visit her people for summers, Christmas, Thanksgiving, spring breaks. So I was kind of used to her being away and used to that that distance. And then when she got to high school, her sophomore year, she became incredibly busy because she became active. She was on Liberty Bells, which is the school's dance team. She was active in the dance program and other programs at the school, to where she was kind of away from home a little bit, or a few hours more. Like I would get off work and she wouldn't come home for a few hours. And then when she got a car, her junior year of high school, she was away doing all of the school stuff. Then she had a job, and then she would do stuff with her friends. So I've kind of gotten used to like the little quietness, the peacefulness, I guess, for a little bit. Clean. Her room has been clean. This is the longest it's been clean and not checked up in a very long time. So I can agree with that. Quietness. She wasn't noisy for real, unless she was singing. So or then so it wasn't like noise every day all day.
Nah, cause she was sleeping all day.
Yeah, she definitely was a napper. So yeah, I was already used to this, you know. So I'm not sad or depressed or anything because I trust God. I know God has her. She's very smart. Husband always says she's book smart, but he's trying to instill that book sense into her. I think she's cognizant of what goes around in the world, so I think that makes her very cautious about the choices she makes. But yeah, I really haven't been like stressed or nothing. I do want her to. She's a bookworm, but I want her to also know like you're entering into the best years of your life. So don't.
I mean, but when you tell her that, it's like you gotta let her live her life.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to. I heard you say earlier you want her to just get out. Nah, you ain't got to want her to get out because she ain't that person to get out.
Right.
When she get out, it'll be the right time. But
Right.
if she just be getting out just to be getting out, anything can happen.
Yeah, and we know her like that, like
Yeah,
enough to know she's not gonna do that.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She gonna be alright. She gonna come around to herself. I told her when she figure herself out, that's when she gonna be or something else. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
she gonna be all right. Anyway, so yeah, we're good. We trust God has her. We know her motives, her intentions. She's very ambitious. She's up there handling business, so we're happy for her. The next question. Somebody said, has anything changed with y'all? Like, do y'all spend more time together? Is Mr. Wilson walking around like Melvin? I said,
She keep it too cold.
I said, Mr. Wilson walking around like Melvin. Mr. Wilson, have you made me breakfast like Melvin?
No, you have like a penitentiary up there.
It is not that cold in here.
You can't get up. You just want a nigga in the bed. They can't move.
So no, for me, I don't feel like much has really changed for us. For me, I've been at home a lot more. I really don't have the desire by myself because I get home before him, and then he's been having to work like mandatory overtime. So the days that he's at work and I'm off, I'm here. But I was saying that we've always been around each other a lot. Like that ain't never stopped, nothing changed, nothing. However, since I hadn't had the desire to go out as much as I used to. Now I do get out. I still get out, but you know how your girl used to get out. Cause my husband is a homebody, so he's not the type.
You don't have the desire now.
I have the desire to get out with you.
You keep the desire now.
Yeah, but let's be
Don't say
clear:
you
the desire to get out with my
That's what I'm
husband to
talking
do
about.
date night things like that. But I'm saying
I
like.
always tell you, you can go by yourself.
Exactly, but I'm saying don't do that on this here microphone. You get me sounding like the kids, don't piss me off. Anyway, so I used to go out like a lot in the city, just with my cousins, just be out in the streets. So in that aspect, yes, we're around each other a lot more because, but that's what our relationship is built on because we built our relationship during COVID. You know what I'm saying? When we couldn't get out. And so we were around each other. And so I like being around him. I like being under him. I like annoying him. I like when he get up. I like when he. I like when he get up and think he finna go. And think he finna go spend a little time with Mary J and them. And I be like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, "Girl, you up and going."
Well, we have always been, even when Mac was there.
Yeah. So that hadn't changed. We're always around each other still. We like being around each other. Do you like being around me though?
Yeah, because I understand y'all can deal with you.
First of all, don't say you can deal with me like I'm just a lot to deal with.
If I don't understand you and understand how you just flip like a light switch, if I don't understand that type of stuff, yeah, I'd be like, man, I'll stay gone.
But you understand
I'd rather be here. It's safer here.
Is it fun?
I mean, yeah, it ain't nothing to make it fun if it ain't fun. Because you always, I'm telling you, we sit around and come on, baby, that day, and you
got the music going, baby. I'm going to turn it to put the disco ball light on. I'm going to turn it into a whole dance floor.
I mean, this is what I've been waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
Baby gone.
Well, she'll be back in a couple months. You
have to worry about locking the door behind her.
So, yeah, I think we are good in that aspect.
Get to leave the door open now. You got to get up, close the door when I, you know what I'm talking about, when I be trying to do.
Yeah. What you be trying to do? The people don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they talking about me.
Yeah. Oh, you got to go. Listen, we good. Okay, so we was gonna talk about that too because there was a question too. But before we get to that, somebody asked, do we have any new hobbies that we picked up? I don't know. I don't have any new hobbies. You have any new hobbies? What kind of hobbies can you pick up? I don't know. People really be. I'm in a Howard Bison parent group, and a lot of those parents are really struggling, and it makes me so sad. I literally had to check in with some people to make sure I wasn't tripping, cause I was like, now wait, y'all, now these people they about to lose it. Am I tripping? Does this mean I don't love my baby? But
you know, when a lot of parents try to run their kids' life, and them kids finally get away from that torment.
Dang, not torment.
Because that's what it be. You know, you hear a lot of kids say that their parents is too hard on them. They might feel like the parent might be, then they might not be. But when you is having problems when your child go away, something's wrong with you for real. Because I mean, you ain't had no life before they left. They was your life. That mean you was doing everything, and they probably was right about them saying you was too, not you, but the parent was too hard on them. Cause you gonna be acting like that. You still trying to go play. You still trying to do things. What you trying to do? Go play pickleball? Get the tennis?
Talking about pickleball, tennis. Listen, I don't know, but I feel like the only hobby that I've gotten is a lazy hobby. Cause it's like when I say I really be chill.
You took Mac play.
Look, with the sleeping. And then the dishwasher, yes, y'all ain't washed dishes in so long. That's something I do miss, baby. That girl, even though she uses it, she'll wash them sometimes when she had to. But that dishwasher was her best friend. I'm definitely getting acquainted with her now. I gotta give her a name. But yeah, I don't think we've had any new hobbies. Yeah, I don't think
we've
so.
Been doing.
Yeah, the same. Yeah.
What we gonna change her cause she left?
Yeah, talk about because. So that we won't be depressed or something. Because one of my friends had me scared. One of my good girlfriends told me, she was like, when Mackenzie leave, you are going to be depressed. And I was like, no. She was like, yes, I'm telling you. And I was really nervous. And God, please, because I'm so happy for her. And I know that she's going to do well. And I know she's doing well. I didn't want to be sad or depressed. And I'm not. When I say, boy, I feel like I'm just, I'm ready to give me a little lemon tree, tomato garden, cucumber garden,
My You just feeling like that. Yeah, feeling and getting it.
The YouTubers gonna see our faces, baby, because I was looking at him the whole time I was saying that to my Apples and iHearts and Spotify's. I was looking at Mr. Wilson the whole time I was saying that. Baby, he cut his eye and turned and looked at me so tough, like, I don't know what you thinking. Yeah, baby, we're gonna have to give me a garden in the backyard.
Girl, you ain't gonna know
So I can be
God.
like baby boy, like Jody mommy. I can be sitting out there with that garden, sitting in front of my tomato tree.
Nah, you don't need no God.
Never mind, we gonna move on because he finna talk about my plants and I ain't got time. I ain't got the time, honey. Don't piss me off today. Okay, Mr.
You gotta go
Wilson.
outside today, girl.
Anyway, we got a couple more questions. Have we learned anything different about each other?
Nah,
With it just being
got
us
back
and no
home,
interruptions.
I ain't got back home.
I-
It was the same when that girl was real. If I'm gonna cuss you out, I'm gonna cuss you out.
But don't do
If
that
I'm
like you
gonna
cuss
be
somebody
cool,
out.
I'm just saying, ain't nothing changed since the girl left. It ain't nothing came about it. It ain't nothing less, nothing more.
I agree, and I was gonna say that
I
we
mean,
know each other.
Yeah,
Like it's been 6 years, so we know
that
each
girl
other.
gone to the penitentiary or
I
something.
know how he is gonna react, respond, reply. Chat. I know him. When I say I know him like the back of my
And
hand.
then they'll know if you're right here straight because your mama will be here every day. I ain't, mom, you better come on and see her.
I feel like my mama, cause I feel like she retired. She just be in the house. She don't be want to do stuff. She do what she has to do. But for the most part, baby, if she ain't got to get out, she do not get out.
It goes down. I mean, that's just how it's going to be in all y'all like that.
Yeah. And I'm not.
You ain't worry about that girl until she. Only time you can worry when she called crying about some damn homework or something.
And-
She done slipped.
And the Lord is working on me with that, y'all, because the only time my daughter calls is if it's something with academics. Like other stuff that may happen, like chatty, she don't chat, it don't faze her. But when it comes to them books, if she can't get a book or she can't get a lesson or she don't get something turned in or she get a B, like she got a B on her chemistry exam last week, it was like an 86. And she was so disturbed in her spirit. And y'all, the spillers that know me, B, 86, baby, I'd have went and had a whole celebration. But that's not her. She's not. She does not settle for B's. Like
And
she's.
she gonna give a. She told me she had one little class and it was a little late on it.
It gave her an
I
extension
said, when she
with
said-
those
she
modules.
She said he gave me some extra time. I said, oh, he done bugged out. She said, what you talking about? I said, he done messed up, girl. He felt ooh, he done messed up.
Cause she said the modules go with the more work that the more you know, the more modules that they give you. And she said she was working on the modules for like a week, and the last 2 days she was working on them for like 2 or 3 hours at a time. She was like, I couldn't even really get to my other stuff. I had to stop, finish the work from other classes, and then get back. She said it was just too much, and so I told him like, sir, I didn't finish that. Like, why is it that much? And she said he explained it to her and then extended it for her. Which was a blessing, but that stressed her out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying all that to say, the only time I really get stressed is because it does make me sad when she's stressed or sad about her academics because I know how important.
She's smarter than you.
I tell everybody that. Listen, listen. I would never lie. Listen, when I say I'm smart, I got a couple of degrees. But that thing right there, I just ain't never seen nothing like it, baby. Her memory, it's
you
just.
say all the time, a B, like you just say a B out of the head. That ain't that B.
Ooh, baby, listen, I climb mountains if I be on the chemistry.
She can't get no money with no B.
And that's exactly how she feels. She's like, a B, mom. What do you mean? Calm down. Hell, like, at this point, I just let her get it out. Like, I've literally learned I promise y'all, these last 3 or 4 weeks, it's like the Lord has been telling me, Toy, you just shut up and listen to her. You don't have to say nothing, just listen. Yeah, let her say what she say. And all I can say is, I'm praying for you. You know, if you feel like you need to do something different, if you feel like you need to tutor, I don't know what else to say. Because I know how I will feel about it, but I know that you know, her mindset is totally different, and I love that about
What
her.
you can't handle. I mean, what you can't handle. She said, "No, it ain't that. I can handle it. It's just a lot of what you say, reading.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Lot of
just
reading.
a lot of reading.
Yeah.
It ain't the problem solving. It's the reading. You know, just the reading and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She got it. Yeah, she'll be alright.
Yeah. So
Just don't come back early.
she gotta come back, baby, until
I mean,
she
coming
yeah.
back on
her
when?
breaks and stuff.
She
Thanksgiving.
might not want to. She might come back on Thanksgiving. That's the first break, ain't it?
And then Christmas.
And then she might not come back on. You don't know that.
She said she was coming for
You said
Christmas,
she
but she
want her
said
to get out there. So
she said
if she finds somebody, friend wise, female or dude, that she got and get cool with, like a room, like a
yeah,
cellmate,
her roommate in New York. Yeah.
Boy,
Boy, see what I'm saying? But we are happy for her. I don't feel like
she good. I just don't want to be running up there every month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're going in a couple of days, and then we're gonna sit down after that.
Last month and then this month.
Well, we dropped her off last month. Now we gotta go and just put our eyes on her. And go have a little fun, and then we'll come back and we won't see. We won't go back until next. For real, we're gonna do this one, and then we gonna. Anyway, okay, so yeah, that was that question. Our next question is, which was the rated question, Mr. Wilson. Are you ready for this one? Somebody the rated. They said, have you all tested out all of the rooms yet since Mackenzie's been gone?
That she was here. She wasn't here like that.
But that's what my answer was, the only room that we have not been in this house is Mackenzie's room. And it's because it's a respect thing. Like, it's her bedroom, you know what I'm saying, where she lived, you know. Now, when it, right. she got the baby. Now, when Mackenzie leaves for good in a few years, when she's, you know, I'm getting to that. It's gonna be the man cave.
I'm telling you,
then it's gonna
people that ask questions.
When she leave in a few years and we turn it into the man cave, you know, then we'll be able to say we've tested out every room in the house. But yeah, Did you want to add something to that, Mr. Wilson?
We did all that. If I'd had my old phone, I could have shown.
Carrie! She said. Well, yes, that's why we're glad. The first phone is gone.
Who was asking you this stuff? People without a man or a woman?
I had suggested questions for our first episode. It was gonna be empty nesters and different. It was more vulgar questions and weird stuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna ask that on nobody.
It wasn't weird. It was just sexual.
It was sexual, definitely a lot of sexual.
I don't know.
And I don't mind the conversation, but it's like, dang, that's all y'all got to talk about.
We could have gave her some melatonin, then she was.
But the thing is, even when she was here, she used to. it was a handful of times she'd get off work or something. That's when she was working. But when she
mama.
Shut up. Get off my nerves.
Then you come out the room.
And she got attitude.
Man, what's up?
Nothing. Never mind.
I don't need nothing now.
Girl.
Okay then.
Shoot.
I'm not gonna know.
Anyway, that was hilarious. Okay, Mr. Wilson, this is our last question. What advice will you give another empty nester, or a parent that has dropped their kid off to college and is very worried? I'll let you go first.
Well, really nothing, cause of the worry part. If you just been like drop them off, you know, when I drop baby off, I'm gonna worry. And she, how many miles away?
Almost 1,100.
And every other state that a child go to other than the state they from, it's gonna be worse than the state they from.
Especially if it's bigger.
Cause if it's bigger, then they don't know about the state. But I still wouldn't worry, cause as long as you know your child and the Lord, as long as you know the Lord, you're gonna be good. But as long as you know your child, though, if you know your child, you know just about what they'll do. You ain't just now trying to figure out what they going through, but you've been in it. You ain't have nothing to worry about. Only people worry is the people that feel like they shut out their child life. You know, like child probably gonna go through stuff and they ain't gonna call them. They gonna try to, like your homegirl said, that her daughter, she think her daughter will do it. She'll just try to go through it. She wouldn't come to her for no help because of the advice she done gave her already. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as you know your child, you be alright. You got to pray and let go. That's what they call it. What they say, leaving the nest. You do all this so they can go. You don't do all this so you can worry yourself to death. But what are they worried about? That's another thing. So, I don't know. I can't tell them nothing. They gonna have to figure it out. They got to figure it out. Because of just think when that bird leave, what if that bird was the one that was keeping all the peace in there? What if once that bird leave and you got that emptiness turns to straight hell? You know, so I don't know.
That bird was the one that was holding the nest together.
You know, I don't know. To each his own, I like to tell.
Yeah. And that's something I can say too, because I have seen to where even during COVID, how like kids leaving, you know what I'm saying, the nest, and it's changing the trajectory of the relationship in the house. I feel like it can be for the good or for the worse. However, I agree with everything you said. I think that you should know your child, and if you know your child, then you're going to drop them off accordingly. I feel like you're going to cover them in prayer, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are praying parents. I know Mr. Wilson, he's the type that we both have faith. But I tend to worry just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's really strong at once he pray about it and give it to God, like he don't care about it no more. He don't want to think about it. He don't talk about it. Like, man, I gave it to God. I ain't missing about that. Me, on the other hand, and be like, okay, Lord, I know I asked you, but what you think? You ain't said nothing. You ain't showed me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best part of having him as a partner, a husband, a spouse, a confidant, a friend, that even when I feel like I want to be worried, because I ain't got no reason to be worried because I know my child. You know what I'm saying? But I guess her being that far away and me just missing her, that's the little stuff that get in my mind. But for the most part, I send my baby verses of the day and prayers every single morning. That's the first thing I do. I talk to her daily. I used to shut up, kid. I used to call her.
Look, cause I like that, cause she, like I told her, once she get the feeling herself, she gonna give more. She gonna give more self-esteem, all that. But when the way when y'all be talking now, when she, you know, y'all had a little conversation, and she was like, "But mom, yeah," but she was like, "Mom, you just calm down," cause you were talking about the reaching out, and you know what I'm saying, and she was like, "Mom, I'm gonna do it, but don't." I like that.
Yeah, you like because when she go back and forth with her mom?
No, not go back and forth. I like that she able to speak her mind. I tell her she can't be no follower her whole life. She got to lead somewhere. She got to lead somewhere.
And she's amazing.
But she just, when she was talking to you, she just tickled me because she was like, and this y'all were trying to throw me in. I sent her this thing the other day. It's something about when you calling your dad to get your dad on your side because you know your mama ain't something. It's something I sent it straight to her because that's what she be doing. Called me mentally. Mama's here. I said, well, and then she called right back. I was like, hello, and y'all on three-way. She like, hold on. I saw she trying to get me in this shit now.
But yeah, I feel like I don't call her as much. However, I still call her. I call her just like once a day, maybe. And then we do text throughout the day. Now I let her call me more. And this is for my peers. This is what I do. So I'm just telling y'all what I can do. I listen to her more, like I said, because she is a pre-young adult. So I do want her to know that her thoughts and opinions and her conversations matters to me, and they are important to me. Thank you for clapping, Mr. Wilson. I like to encourage her. I like to inspire her. Again, when she struggled with she's not struggling academically. Let me clarify that. If she has something due or she gets a B and she's down, I use that opportunity to kind of encourage her, to motivate her, to let her know, hey, even though to me, I still feel like that's a dang good journey, but, gotta make her feel good about it. I compliment her, remind her or your child how proud of them that you are, how much you love them, how much that Jesus loves them more, because we feel like we love our kids, baby. Our love ain't got nothing on how Jesus feel. And then I read this Bible app, y'all, called God is Able, Faith for Parents of College-Bound Students. It's on the Holy Bible app, the brown one. Y'all, it is so freaking good. I've read it 3 times. I promise I have it. I'm finna read it again as soon as I finish with the plan that I'm currently on. But it is so good. It's like a reminder of how God is going to bless your child when it comes to finances, scholarships, and all that stuff. He's going to bless them with good people to be around. He's going to bless them academically. He's going to bless them with good professors. And when I say it is so good, it gave me so much peace. I sent it to one of my friends whose child went to school 3 hours away. And they struggling. Exactly. And I think I'm going to do that because I didn't think. I'm glad you said that, baby. Thank you. Because I'm going to do that. But when I say I sent it to my friend whose child is just 3 hours away and they were struggling so bad, I was checking on her. Oh, it was just so bad. I was like, oh my God. Like, I know our kids be spoiled, but oh Lord, the mama dropped off and 2 days later she drove back down. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Them attention seekers.
Well, I don't know about that. I just feel like they struggle was real for real. But anyway,
they've been trying to put them kids out when they were under 14. Now them kids can go.
I want to leave.
Get your ass out. Go on, leave. Now they want to go chase them.
Listen, I'm with you when you're right. And
kids get education and better themselves. Because without a career, they ain't going to get no good job.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, yeah, I'm like Mr. Wilson. Like, when it's the only advice we can give is, you just got to let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? Let them, if they feel like it's a decision that they want to make, support them. But the Lord will give you the spirit of discernment. You know your kid. If you know your kid out here being foolish, acting foolish, and just trying to jump up and
Then you know if your kid ain't smart enough to be at Harvard.
Yeah.
You know your kid need to be down there in Memphis or Mississippi or somewhere. Don't sit them up there and be worried. That'll worry you right there. When you trying to live out of your means.
Yeah. That too. That'll definitely worry you too.
Better send them down at a job corps.
47 took the funds from Job Corps, so can't nobody go there for now.
Who will do something?
Lord bless it. But yeah, know your child, and when you know your child, move accordingly. And that's how it was. One of my good girlfriends said, she called me Chala Dub. When I say that, she know who I'm talking to. But it meant a lot when she told me. She said, Chala Dub, I'm glad you and Will Dub. That's what she called Gary. Chala Dub, because my name's T'Challa on Facebook, so she called me Chala Dub and called him Will Dub. But she said, I'm glad that y'all did not mess up that girl's dreams and clip her wings by not letting her go to her dream college and doing what she do. She was like, that girl gonna make y'all proud, and I can't wait. And when she said that, I was like, oh my God. And it's crazy because we actually fasted, we prayed, we did all of that, and the Lord just never changed her heart or desire for Howard.
Because she did all the work from the beginning. Like I said, the Lord been blessed her. She's smart, man. She's a book worm. The girl is smart. Yeah. That's why when she called me and be talking about school, she was like, why you ain't trying to build me up? I said, for what? You smart. I ain't gonna build you up for that. I said, you need to sit back and you figure out what's taking your time. I can't build you up now. Not when you on somewhere you already at. You smart now. Now what's taking your time? Is you sleeping too much? Or what else? It's something. So stop whatever else you're doing and do what you gotta do first. I said, it ain't like down here. You know, so girl, you good at the homework. Now we worrying folks. And we can't do a math problem.
Talking about math work.
We can't do it.
She's talking about out. The professor called me out because I was the only one that put the strands down for the answer.
Yeah.
I said, well, what was the strands?
Too much information.
Provider, co-partner, interact. I said, girl, good job. Like,
I like the girl phone, like when she called, like when she went to get some groceries. And
yeah.
the people tried to charge her $62.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could have got it out of her.
Yeah.
She was still down here and been herself.
Yeah.
But
She on that college money
like
now.
when she went to get her little computer and
Yeah.
tried to,
Uh-huh.
she had to pay them $50 a day. I said, girl, now I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't let nobody beat you. I'm proud of you. Because I know you're going to get that homework because I know how you is about that, about school. It's that big world that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that's why I'm trying to tell her to go here, go there. No, you'll figure out what you like and what you don't like. I ain't got to tell you to go. I tell you to go here and then you see a gun and get scared.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And that's true because there's been stuff going around in the city on the campus.
Yeah,
And it's a big city. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
But you still can maneuver around if you up there doing
What you supposed to do.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
As long as when you get to slipping, that's when stuff catch up with you.
I'm with you when you're right, Susan. Well, that is it for the empty nesters. In a nutshell, I feel like we are living our best life. We about to go see baby in a couple of weeks. We're gonna make it some date nights while we're there.
And see, now that's one thing right there. Now, ever since the
We gonna add some fun to
the
it.
little one been gone, you wanna go out all the time now.
Well,
We left her home plenty of times. It ain't like we ain't been going nowhere. She been here all
Well.
the time. But you do wanna go out a lot and
you gonna do better. That's all you gotta say.
yeah, I'm gonna do better, but the world ain't. You know what I'm saying? The world ain't gonna get no better. We got to, just like we talking about baby, we got to calculate every step. Strategic. We got to be strategic with it. We can't just be, okay, we're gonna go, like when you talking about going Saturday. I was sitting there chilling, I seen it on TV, I saw it's gonna be 100,000 people there.
Yeah.
So we can't go a place like that.
It wasn't. It was safe though.
Was it?
And it's downtown Little Rock, like it's not.
Girl, you know how many people got shot down there?
Yeah, but this part.
At one time, you know how many people got shot at one time?
Mm-hmm.
And how many different events?
We covered by the blood of Jesus.
They was too.
No, they were covered.
Yeah, they was. Yeah. When the 2 times was down here, you remember about 25 people got shot. Nobody died.
Who said they prayed before they went in there?
The mamas did. The grandma.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. Come on.
But no, the world, man, we got to be around these people that you don't like.
You know what? He's gonna do better. He's gonna do better with our date nights.
But we have date night. You know what I'm saying?
We have them.
Now, she just explained to y'all, we be together all the time.
We
We have date night every night.
We do.
Me and her we can go in there and we can have hot dogs and chips.
Yes.
And watch something she want to watch.
Yes.
That's a date night to me because I don't want to watch what she
It
wanna watch.
is to me too.
But
sometimes I like
up.
dressing up
You know
and
what I'm
going
saying?
out.
She want to dress up and go out and
I don't want to just keep
Nigga,
dressing
dress
up
and
going
sit
out.
on the couch.
See, I know that sound.
Do what you do when we be coming here at the time. We be clean from
I'm
the
talking
top
about
up.
literally. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
We be clean from the top up. You got makeup on right now. You live
This
straight.
is left over from
That's what I'm
earlier.
saying.
So this ain't.
This is a date. Everything we do is a date.
It is.
It ain't about us going out being seen by other people to make it a date.
They don't gotta see me. I wanna go
They
out
don't
for the
see what
ambiance
we
for
going
us.
out.
Well, yeah.
You got a
It's
big
another.
old
It's a
speaker
place
up.
in Benton that he's gonna plan for us to go in a couple weeks.
That's a
So
food place?
I'll let you know.
That's the food place.
That place I was telling you about a while ago.
Oh, no, that's a different place. I think about the catfish place.
See what I'm saying? Would you like to add anything? Is there anything else you want to say to
Nah,
the
I'm finna go out
empty
here
nester
and
parents?
I'm finna go out here and unwind. You empty nesters, you got to learn how to unwind. That's all you got to do. You learn how to unwind, whatever your vice is. If it's talking like my wife be on her podcast, if it's watching movies,
Like you do?
like I do, if it's smoking, if it's eating, if it's just unwind and chill. Cause while you stressing, that other person that you worry about ain't, they probably up there sleep, doing something you need to be doing or something, you know what I'm saying? Just unwind like I'm finna go do unwind. Like I just got off work.
All right, well, this
What
is
you
the,
want to do?
so you can wait because I got one more minute for the spill encouragement time and then you can go. All right, spillers, I hope you all enjoyed that episode about being an empty nester. We'll probably do another one in the future, a checkup probably. We may bring Kinsey in for Thanksgiving or
Have you
Christmas.
ever
to
had
check
her on
on.
your podcast?
No, I wanted to
I'm
bring
talking
her.
about
But she,
What you stuttering for?
I wanted to. Child, you and McKeezy make me nervous because I don't know what the hell gonna come out y'all mouth. I don't know.
You said know your baby, but you don't
I know her like the back of my hand. That's what I'm saying.
On this
I'm gonna bring her. I'm gonna bring. They talk about Mariah the scientist. I'm gonna bring McKeezy the scientist.
So you know how they say when you have a child, it's your better half.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she's the better half of you or the worse half?
I definitely think she's a mixture of both.
I say
Cause I know how to hold stuff in, and
You
she
gonna say
she definitely speaks how she feel at the moment. So
she feel like she's 28 now. You put the microphone.
yeah, she feel like she's the younger. She like mama, you gotta listen to me and respect how I feel. Like we're not gonna, girl. Anyway, all right, we're moving on to the end of the episode, spillers. This is the spill encouragement time. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Spillers, our light comes from God and God alone. Man does not give it to you, and man cannot take it away. So instead of dimming your light doing things that won't glorify God or build your character, tap into your gifts, master them, share them, and shine before men. Remember, your gift may not be the same or similar to others. In fact, it may be totally different. That's okay though, because God gave that gift specifically to you, and that's your opportunity to shine even brighter. So shine, spillers, shine. Shine, Mackenzie. Shine, Mr. Wilson. Shine, shine, shine. Until next time, spillers, thank you all so much for tuning in. This is your girl, Mrs. Wilson, and I am signing out.
So did you get all the?
Stop it.
Did you get it?
Bye, spillers. Thank you.